I am starting a new budget for my food and drinks and household stuff, and I just wanted to talk to you about it. But two things that I'm gonna do differently with my diet. Hey guys, it's a few days later, and I just went to Walmart to get my chicken nuggets and stuff, and we have a problem. Okay, Katie, don't freak out. Don't freak out because you haven't looked everywhere yet. Don't freak out. Okay. Hi, this is Katie. In today's video, I'm starting a new little series every single Sunday for the next 4 weeks, including today. I'm going to be talking about the same topic. They're all going to be kind of connected. And so basically, I am starting a new budget for my food and drinks and household stuff. And I just wanted to talk to you about it, show you every time I go shopping and do little food hauls and that kind of stuff. And so basically, a little backstory before we go into Sprouts and do a little shopping is that you guys know I've talked about this before. My finances are pretty tight right now. And because of that, I decided for this month, I want to be very strict on my food and household budget. And to do that, I decided to go back to doing the cash envelope system. I did this for a few months like last year and I liked it. It was good, but I just didn't know if it was like a long-term thing for me. And so I haven't done it since then. But specifically right now for this next month, I decided to take out cash because I think when I pay cash, I just pay a little bit more attention to what I'm spending, honestly. And so I decided that my cash budget for the next month for food, all my LaCroix and my Polar Limes and household stuff like toothpaste and toilet paper and stuff like that for the next month is going to be $250, which is just a stricter budget than I normally have. And so it is going to be like a little bit of a challenge. But I do think that with a couple sacrifices and with a little bit more mindful grocery shopping, because I am pretty mindful already, but I can be better. I can be better. And so I do think that $250 is possible. I think it's going to be tight. I think I'm really going to have to pay attention to it, but I think it will be possible and I think it will be good to do this. And again, it's food. Food's important, right? So if I'm like 3 weeks in and I run out of chicken or something, like I'll go buy chicken. Like I do have a little bit more in my checking account that I will be able to go to if I need to. However, I don't want to. I want to be super strict with this. And so again, there are going to be some things that I don't sacrifice and there are going to be some things that I do sacrifice. And I've kind of made most of those decisions already today. And so for example, like I'm still going to buy my LaCroix because I love them so much, but I'm just going to drink fewer of them. And even like with ice cream, I love ice cream. So I am still going to buy some ice cream, but not as much as I normally do. Stuff like that. So I am going to be making some sacrifices. And obviously this is not the hardest thing in the world, but it is a little bit of a change for me and a little bit of a sacrifice for me and something that I definitely need to focus on. And so basically this video, I'm going to go to Sprouts. I'm here right now. I'm going to get some groceries. And then I don't know if I'm going to do more grocery shopping in this video. Maybe Walmart, maybe Publix throughout the week. But basically every single Sunday for the next 4 Sundays, I'm going to show you every single time I buy groceries, even if it's not like a full vlog of each grocery trip, it might just be 20 seconds of what I just got at the grocery store. But I just want to show you everything that I'm getting. And so in today's video, again, I'm going to go to Sprouts and I am going to get a couple snacks at Sprouts. Honestly, a lot of my meals for the next month are going to be like chicken and sweet potatoes, and I'm not entirely really sure what else, maybe some cold cuts. Oh, because by the way, I do have some food at the house. I already do have a loaf of white bread and I do have 2 loaves of like gluten-free French bread. By the way, I also have a lot of food allergies. I have a lot of food allergies and food sensitivities and stuff. And so if I'm getting any processed foods, they are going to be more expensive than non-allergy processed foods, generally, not always, but generally. And so again, that's just like an extra thing that I'm going to be mindful of. However, I do want some snacks. I like snacks. And so again, I'm going to sacrifice on some things and decrease some things, but I'm still going to allow myself some things as well and just see how it goes. And so at Sprouts, I am going to get a couple snacks because they have some really good snacks at Sprouts that they don't have at the other stores. And I don't go to Sprouts very often. And so I am going to get a couple snacks, maybe 1 thing of ice cream while I'm here. And then, oh yeah, like I was saying, I do have some food at the house still. I think I have like 4 big cans of chicken. I have some carrots. I have a bag of sweet potatoes. I have 2 pounds of frozen chicken. So that's going to be really helpful. That will probably last me like at least a week. So that'll be good. And so honestly, this $250 might really work because I probably already have, you know, like $60 worth of groceries at the house just from the last week or 2 or 3. So anyway, this intro is long enough. Let's go into Sprouts. I honestly don't think that I'm going to film in there. I don't think I'm going to film in there. And so I'll just see you when I get out and do a little grocery haul. Hey guys, back in the car. I got 4 bags from Sprouts. I just want to do a little food haul for you guys. So the first thing that I got, oh, by the way, I think earlier I said like I love snacks, right? And when I say that, I mean that I really like crunchy, like chips and stuff, and that I like ice cream and cookies. Those are kind of like the snacks that I like, and chips and hummus, but honestly, sometimes I eat that as a meal. But so I'm not really someone who snacks all day by any means. I kind of usually have 2 meals and a snack, or 1 meal and 2 snacks. You know, I'm kind of one of those people. But so again, I'm being pretty purposeful with what I'm going to be doing the next month. But I definitely still wanted to allow myself to have snacks and see if I can still budget it right. If not, cool, I will definitely kind of fix that. And if I have to sacrifice more, cool. Or again, whatever. Anyway, one of my favorite snacks right now is these Lesser Evil Spaceballs, the cheddar ones. I love these so much. They were on sale for $4. I think they're usually $4.29, but still 30 cents off. So I got 3 of these because I love them so much, and because they don't expire for like several months. So honestly, 3 of these, I'm gonna see if I can make this last the whole month, because sometimes when I open a bag of these, I eat the whole thing in 2 days. But 2 things that I'm gonna do differently with my diet, on top of everything else I'm gonna be doing differently over the next month, 2 other things that I'm gonna be doing. 1, and I think honestly these are good if you want to save some money and make your food last longer, or honestly if you just want to eat fewer processed foods. I do think that these 2 tips can be really helpful, and specifically I'm talking about like snacks like this or cookies or something like that. So the 2 things that I'm gonna do: number 1, if I'm really in the mood for these, I'm gonna make sure that I have a meal first, or at least something healthy first, a banana, something like that first. Or I'm gonna have like a full meal first and say, okay, I'm really in the mood for these, but let me have dinner first and then I'll eat them after. And the main reason for that is if you're hungry and you go for what you're in the mood for, you're gonna end up eating way more, because you're going to eat until you're satisfied in terms of like your hungriness, your appetite, and also you're gonna eat until you're satisfied in terms of what you're in the mood for. But if you eat a meal first and you kind of fill up on real foods, then you will eat fewer of these generally. And so that's one thing that I'm gonna do. And the other thing that I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna eat directly out of the bag or right out of the cookie box. Cookie thing? What are the Oreos in? A box? Whatever. No, it's not a box, it's a thing, container, whatever, packaging. Okay. I'm not gonna eat right out of that. I'm going to take some of these and put them in a bowl or put them in a cup, and I'm gonna eat it out of there. And the same with the cookies. I'll take 3 or 4, put them on a plate or in a cup or whatever, and I'll eat them out of there. Because sometimes, and I know we all do this sometimes, I will open this and I will eat half of it in one sitting. And these are, in terms of a snack, pretty healthy. It's all organic, and all the ingredients are like real ingredients. So like I know what they are. They're all organic. And also this whole entire container is like 650 calories, you know, so it's not like horrific. And again, pretty good ingredients for being a processed food. However, I still just want to eat less. I want to eat less because I don't want to eat a ton of processed foods, but also I want to make these foods that I got last longer because of my strict budget. So for this and for cookies specifically, I'm not going to eat them out of the bag, generally. I'm generally going to take them out and put them on a plate or something like that. So I did end up getting 3 of these, and I hope, I'm going to see if I can make that last about the whole month, the 3 bags, which I know for some of you might be like, that's a lot, but yeah, I can eat a whole bag in 2 days. So trying to make 3 bags last a month is going to be like, you know, not a huge deal, okay? But it's just going to take like focus, you know? So I got that. And then in terms of like other snacks, I got these Cats gluten-free chocolate donuts. I love these. I love these. These are also on sale for $4.50. So again, even with these, I'm just going to take 3 or 4 out, put them on a plate. I'm not just gonna eat out of this box because that's what I normally do. And then I just end up eating more than I really need to, you know? So just a little thing that I'm gonna be practicing. Then the last like treat that I got are these Fudgy Pops. You guys, these are so good. I had them for the first time a few weeks ago. They are so good. I'm allergic to a lot of foods, gluten, dairy, nuts, a bunch of things. And so finding ice cream that's gluten-free, dairy-free, and nut-free, because a lot of dairy-free ice creams are made from nuts. Honestly, I do have a lot of options that are made from like coconut milk or something, or oat milk. This is made from coconut cream and coconut oil. And yeah, but honestly, there are like a decent amount of ice cream options for me. However, I tried these recently. They are so good. The taste and the texture is very similar to what I remember just a regular Fudge Pop being. So highly recommend, really good. They have other flavors. I just got the regular one, really good. I got one of these. There's 5 in here. So I'm just gonna see, you know, how long is it gonna last? It's not gonna last me a month, I'll tell you that much. But if I can get this to last me a week and a half, that might be good. Okay, so this is like half snack, half real food, breakfast. lunch, whatever. Sun butter. I got some more sun butter. I like this with bread and with rice cakes. And then going to the real food, I got some romaine. I love this specific romaine, the Organic Girl one. Very good. Love this. I'll eat this with chicken salad, or if I make like a little chicken sandwich or something, I'll have that as well. I got a couple bananas. As much as I really like fruit and stuff, I have noticed lately that when I buy fruit, I end up wasting some of it. Like I end up not eating all of it. And so I only got bananas and grapes. I mentioned these last time. I think I got the red ones last time though, but the Anthony's Organic were the best grapes I ever had. Ever. But I think I got the red ones last time, but these were the only ones that I saw, and they were like $2.77 a pound, which I thought was not too bad for organic grapes. So I got, it's like 1.5 pounds, I think, of those. And then the last thing that I got is, that I don't really want to touch right now, is 2 more pounds of raw chicken tenders. And so generally when I make chicken tenders, I'll just pull the tendons out with a fork holding the chicken and a paper towel holding the tendon, and I'll pull the tendon out, and then I'll just throw them in the oven and just like bake them for, 15, 16 minutes or whatever it is. So that's all I got at Sprouts. I spent $64.66. And that is obviously a little bit more than you might think for my first grocery shop. However, these are gonna last me a month. The ice cream and the donut holes are gonna last me a couple weeks. And so some of this food is going to last me for several weeks, even the chicken, like a couple weeks. And so this is a decent, I would say this is like a pretty decent haul. So what I'm gonna do is stop at Walmart to only get chicken nuggets. And oh, there was one other thing I wanted to get at Walmart. What was it? Dang it. I don't remember now, but I know I want to get Applegate chicken nuggets. You guys know, lately I've been on an Applegate chicken tenders kick, but honestly, in about half of the chicken tenders, it's not the tendon. I don't think that's what it is, but there's some piece of the chicken that like you can't bite. And it's so weird, and textures like that really weird me out. I have to end up like ripping it off, and it just like ends up weirding me out. And so the taste is really good, but when that happens, I get like a little like, ugh. And so at least for now, I have a couple more at the house. I think I have 5 more. So it's like 2 more meals of them, but I do want to go back and get the Applegate chicken nuggets because those are good. I do think the tenders have a better flavor, but I know the consistency of the nuggets is consistent. And they do have the Applegate chicken nuggets here, but it's like $15 or $16, I think 15, when at Whole Foods they're 11 or 12. So it's saving me a lot of money. And so I'm gonna go there, and oh, I wanted to get more tortilla chips. I only have a couple left in here, and I do have hummus at the house. I really, again, here's the thing. If I was not on this really strict budget, I probably would have spent $100 at Sprouts because there were a couple other things that I kind of wanted. But this is just a little bit of discipline that I'm practicing right now, and so my meals are not going to be super fancy. I'm not going to have a ton of options, but that's okay. That's okay with me. Honestly, I don't really eat a ton of different foods anyway because of my diet and stuff. And so that's totally okay with me. However, I might let myself buy, like roasted red peppers to put on a chicken sandwich or something like that, potentially, maybe. But I also kind of like basic foods. Honestly, like chicken and lettuce and mustard on some bread, I'm good with that, And so, yeah, so most of my dinners are going to be chicken and veggies in some way. And then I wrote down like my breakfasts because I just really do not care about what foods I eat at what time. Like I just really don't care. But so for my breakfast, I put chicken salad because I have canned chicken, I have mayonnaise, I have lettuce. I have celery at the house, but it's a little mushy and I just bought it. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I just want to make sure that I get some protein in the morning. And so I do have the sunflower butter. So I can eat that with some rice cakes or something. That's an okay type of protein. It's like 7 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons. But again, if I can eat more protein and less grains for breakfast specifically, I want to figure that out. Oh, did I also say, I don't know if I said this either. This is why I knew that Sprouts was not going to be cheap, is because I needed to get my toothpaste, and this is expensive toothpaste, but it's the only one that I'll use right now. This is the Tom's Rapid Relief Sensitive toothpaste. I have like a little sensitive spot in my gum on this side, and the dentist recommended that I use sensitive toothpaste, like a Sensodyne or something, but I'm pretty particular with my ingredients and things, even in toothpaste, and so I got the Tom's one. This is like $8. So again, it's not just food. It's food and drink and household stuff. Like I'm gonna need toilet paper soon and stuff too. So let me go. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I went to Publix and I got toilet paper. I got a jug of water. I got a 12-pack of LaCroix. And then I got rice cakes, the Publix brand. And then I got some of these Mission restaurant style tortilla chips. I really like these a lot. And a lot of tortilla chips are very expensive, like $6 for a bag. These are $4 and they're delicious. So I usually get those. And then, no, stay over there. Please. Okay. And then I got another thing of Ithaca hummus. I do have one of these at the house, but I have realized that one bag of tortilla chips equals 2 things of hummus. So now I'm gonna have 2 and I'm gonna have 1 bag of this, and so it should kind of even out. And so, okay, this bag does not want to stay. All of this and the toilet paper was $31 and some change. So anyway, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's a few days later and I just went to Walmart to get my chicken nuggets and stuff, and we have a problem. Okay, so I was keeping my cash in a little like coin purse thing that I had. It's not in my purse. I'm gonna like check again, but it's pretty big. Like, I mean, not gigantic, but it's about this big. So it's not, this is tissues. These are tissues. It's not like I would easily lose it. So we are going to hope and pray and cross our fingers that it's on my bed for some reason, that like I went through my purse on my bed and that it's on my bed. Because if not, I just lost like $150 or whatever it was. So I did just go to Walmart and I just put it on my debit card because I don't know where my little cash thing went. I'm really trying to not freak out. I'm really trying very hard to not freak out. I'm looking to see like if it fell out somewhere. I don't usually have my purse open, so I don't know. I will let you know. Like, I'm gonna end the video here after this little mini Walmart haul, but I will let you know later, like at the end of the video, if I find my wallet or my little coin purse thing that I keep my cash in. I'm really trying to not freak out. Could it have fallen? Like, I'm just kind of looking everywhere. Don't know where it would have fallen. Okay, Katie, don't freak out. Don't freak out because you haven't looked everywhere yet. Don't freak out. Okay. I haven't used it in a few days. It's been a few days. I'm not gonna freak out yet. I'm not gonna freak out yet. God is with me. Even if I lost it, God is with me and he will provide. Okay, so I don't want to freak out at all. That's the thing. That's the thing. Even if I did lose it somehow, I don't want that to make my brain jump to worry or being mad at myself for a mistake. I will just have to handle it. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, so I have my LaCroix. I am also going to run to Publix because LaCroix are buy 2 get 1 free. So I'll show you that clip right now for 2 seconds. That I'm just going to get a bunch of LaCroix. But okay, so now I just want to show you really quickly what I got at Walmart. I think I said the other day that I was going to go to Walmart to get chicken nuggets, but now it's been a few days. So I got chicken nuggets and a couple other things, just 3 other things. Okay, so I did get my Applegate gluten-free chicken nuggets. And then I also got some green leaf lettuce. I can't remember if I got lettuce a couple days ago in the video, but what I do know is that I'm going through lettuce very quickly, and so I just wanted to get one more. This was only $3 at Walmart. It looked like they were having a little bit of a sale on it, but regardless, $3 for the green leaf garden life lettuce. So I got some of that, and then I got another bag of organic sweet potatoes. This is like $6 at Walmart, and the last thing that I got is, I don't know, an avocado that I could eat on my salads. One thing that I love eating, and I probably will show you a couple meals in my next video because I probably won't be grocery shopping a ton in next Sunday's video. So I'll probably show you like a meal or 2, but I have been doing a bunch of lettuce. And then the last few days I did baked chicken, like I baked just some raw chicken breast. So I would put that on top, but then other times I would put just canned chicken on top. And then I'd put an avocado and or olives and or nothing else. And then just put a lot of either Caesar dressing or ranch dressing on it. And either next week or the week after, I'm gonna need more of that Caesar and or ranch dressing. And so I'll show you guys which it is because I don't think I've ever showed it in a video before. I got it at Sprouts. I think it's the Sprouts brand of like vegan, gluten-free avocado oil ranch. And it's the same brand for the Caesar. It is so good. For being dairy-free and gluten-free and no nuts or anything like that, it's very good. I weirdly, and this is like weird for me to say, but I think I like the Caesar a little bit more than the ranch. They're both really good. Honestly, they taste very similar, but I think I like the Caesar a little bit more. Regardless, that's what I've been doing lately. Just like these big salads with just like lettuce and chicken, and then sometimes one or two other things on top, and then just some dressing. And again, especially lately, I've been doing like sweet potatoes on the side that I will just chop up, put in like a little, like a loaf pan really, and then just put in the oven for 45 minutes. I'll take them out every 20 minutes and move them around, you know? But yeah, so that's been like a bunch of my meals lately. But again, I think in next week's video, I'll probably show you a couple meals because I probably won't be grocery shopping very much because I have so much food that should last me at least another week and a half or 2 weeks, maybe minus one or two things. You know, like I might want to, again, get like my salad dressing or one or two other things like that. But I think next week in terms of grocery shopping should be a lighter week. But I really hope that I find my cash because God will provide anyway. I don't want this to like let me, because I've talked about this before. Sometimes or most of the time, I let mistakes or like bad things, especially bad things that I do, like mistakes that I do, I let them like really weigh me down. Like I get so mad at myself. And I know that like, yes, it's good if you make a mistake, like learn from it, repent from it if you need to, and then like learn from it and move on, like admit what you did, you know, and then learn and then move on. But a lot of the time I'm like, Katie, you're the worst. How dare you do that? What's wrong with you? How could you ever do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll just be so mean to myself. And like, that's not helpful. And so if I did lose this money, like I'm going to be upset because again, like my budget's really, really tight. That's literally why I'm doing this. And so I am going to be upset, but I don't want it to like let me stay mad at myself because that's the opposite of what God wants. Like if we are in a state of being mad at ourselves, we are not going to be focusing on God. You know what I mean? And like we're not going to be doing what God needs us to be doing if we are just in a state of being angry at ourselves. I think that like getting mad about something is understandable, but there's a difference between like getting mad, learning from it, moving on, and repenting versus staying mad. You know, and sometimes most of the time I stay mad at myself for like a day or two, you know? And so anyway, I am going to do my outro now. So it'll be like after my outro, like a post video update of if we found my cash or not. I am going to look in here as well if I can't find it in the house. So anyway, I think I'm just going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit over the last week, talking about groceries, talking about this budget, and we're just going to see if I can do this little like challenge of $250 for food, drink, and household stuff like toilet paper and stuff like that. I really hope that you're subscribed. Again, I am going to be doing updates every single Sunday for the next few weeks, the next like 3 Sundays, but also I vlog throughout the week. I go on little day trips. Sometimes I go for walks. I talk about solo travel. I talk about just a bunch of stuff on here. I just like to hang out with you guys. And so I really hope that you're subscribed. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Thank you again for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. I found it. It was on my bed. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.